Our Christina Hager has been on the scene all morning. Christina, you've got potentially some new information from officials down there?
Well, it's not a lot of new information, but police confirming some of the things we've heard. The state police spokesperson, David Procopio, is on the scene here talking with reporters. So what he explained was that when this moving truck came in as part of the standard operating procedure here, it was scanned externally and internally, meaning the outside of the truck and the inside of the truck. And at some point, the security here on the base detected some kind of potentially explosive material. He wasn't sure if that was on the inside or the outside of the truck. So they called the state police bomb squad, who came here and basically found the same thing, confirmed what they had found, and found similar results. They don't know what this material is. State police raising the possibility it could have been some residue from the 4th of July fireworks, but they just don't know. I mean, that's just a wild guess. There are military homes on the base, so this truck could have been heading to one of those homes for moving. I know some people in the newsroom have been talking with this moving company, so there may be some more specific information about what this moving truck was doing on the base here, but our state police spokesperson wasn't sure and couldn't confirm exactly what the business was or what this material is, just that it was potentially explosive and that it was on the military base specifically, and that of course there's this 1,500-foot perimeter, should not affect the area of the base that's not military, nor the residential. There's a condominium complex nearby. It should not affect those people either. But as we've mentioned before, the entrance here is shut down. No one's allowed in. Many buildings have been evacuated, and this closure is expected to be temporary, at least until this situation is resolved. There were 2 people in that truck. Police are talking with them right now to try to find out exactly if they knew anything about this or where this material came from. That's what we're hearing from the state police, just talking with the spokesperson who just got on the scene here. Back to you.